Hey guys, so I watched Black Panther last night. I saw it in theaters. I went into the movie not knowing what to expect or what to think, to be honest, because I feel like with the trailers they didn't give you a lot of information about the plot or what the movie was actually about. So I went into it more excited about just seeing a superhero movie because I like superhero movies, but I definitely went into it not really knowing what to expect, but I went into it being excited to just have some fun and watch a cool superhero movie, so that's what I expected. So the funny thing is that me and my brother, we debated whether we wanted to go to one theater or another theater, and then we decided on a theater, and then my brother looked at the show times right before we went in, and he legitimately freaked out because he thought it was at 7:20, but it was at 7 o'clock. And the other theater that we were thinking about going to has reclining seats that have feet rests, and they recline back, and oh my god, they're really comfortable and nice. But it was farther away. It was 25 minutes away, and this theater was 15. So, but let me get into the movie. Okay, so the movie was 2 hours and 14 minutes. I had my brother text me the name of the mineral or whatever it's called. But okay, the premise of it, because I basically understood most. I mean, obviously I should know what the movie was about. I just saw it, but yeah, it's basically about T'Challa. After the death of his father, the king of Wakanda, which the movie is basically about this place in Africa that is shielded, and it's called Wakanda. And the king of Wakanda returns home to the isolated, technologically advanced African nation to succeed to the throne and take his rightful place as king. So yeah, it's basically about him coming back to Wakanda and trying to figure out how to keep peace and all this other stuff. And what the biggest obstacle is that the villain of the story, played by, well, there's really two villains, but they're partners. So one of the main villains is Ulysses Claw, and he's working with, what's the guy's name? He's working with Eric Killmonger. Yeah. And they're working together, and they steal Wakandan artifacts that have vibranium, which is the mineral or substance that gives Wakanda its technological advances and their powers also. And they steal an artifact that contains the vibranium. They steal multiple artifacts, and it comes to the knowledge of the Wakandans and the king, and so the king and his two main warrior ladies, played by who are Nakia and Okoye. I don't know how you say these names. But yeah, they go with him to Seoul, Korea, and to figure out, to find the artifacts basically, and the people who are responsible for them being stolen. And they fight with these people, and basically, but then the deeper plot point of the movie is that we find out that the movie's about them trying to find the artifacts, trying to the king to stay king, and about trying to figure this whole thing out with his uncle and this new Wakandan that they didn't know about. And it's a lot of stuff. I don't want to give too much away. I've probably already given enough away. But it's a really good movie. I found there were funny parts to it. There was dramatic parts to it. It's true, but it has a deeper meaning than that. he's actually a very scary villain. I feel like compared to other villains that I've seen in these kinds of Marvel superhero movies, he was definitely scarier. I felt like it was interesting. It was definitely interesting to see Michael B. Jordan play such a scary person. I mean, he was very scary. He was very like, he actually scared me, like legitimately scared me. Like, I don't know what it was. I think it was just his hatred and his anger, and he really played it really well too. Like, I felt like he really, I felt like he really portrayed what he was feeling, and you could really feel it, and you could see it in his face, and it was really good performance, actually. I mean, his performance is probably one of the top, like, one of the best performances in the movie. I love that Lupita Nyong'o was in the movie, and she is just amazing. She's such a beautiful, gorgeous person. Like, oh my god, she's so beautiful. And then Michonne from The Walking Dead was in it, and that was awesome, and she was all badass and cool, and she really did her part really well. Like, the acting in the movie was really good. The action sequences were really good. It was just a really good movie. Like, I can't deny that. Like, it kept you interested the whole time. You didn't feel like you were, like, unlike other superhero movies, there wasn't too much dialogue. There wasn't too much just time where you could have just, like, they could have taken out 15 minutes. Like, they actually, like, I felt like everything that was in the movie was good to be in the movie. Like, it wasn't too long. It wasn't, like, boring at times. It was a honestly overall really good movie. Like, 1 to 5, I give it, I think I gave it like a 4, to be honest, because it was really, really good. And probably the only reason why I'm not giving it a 5 was just because other than the fact, I mean, I even asked my brother this, like, I asked him, like, does the vibranium make it a superhero movie? Because I was kind of like, why is it a superhero movie? But he told me that because the Black Panther wears a suit and he fights crime and he fights bad guys, that's why he's a superhero. Which I mean, yeah, that's like the bait, like, that's like superhero 101, but it just, like, I was just like, why is this a superhero movie? But it did also feel like The Lion King with the music and just the fact that it was in Africa, and it was a very beautifully crafted movie. I mean, I'm assuming that a lot of it's CGI, because that's just how the movies are nowadays, but it was really beautiful. The acting was great. I really like Martin Freeman was in it from Sherlock Holmes and The Hobbit. I mean, he is awesome, and his accent was really good. He did like an American accent, and I don't know if I feel like I've heard his American accent before, but I haven't, or it's been a while, but his accent was really good, so I really enjoyed it. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing this movie, definitely go see it. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good. I don't really have any complaints. When I see it again, I probably will at some point. And yeah, I liked it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews from me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!